what Kieran gives of himself to be a manager, it's not easy, is it? I mean, you both dipped your toe in it. It's 25 hours a day, it's 8 days a week, it's all consuming. So you have to go and say thank you to the people behind the man that drives on these men, don't you?
Yeah, because that's the sacrifice that he clearly has made, and I think managers have to make. You know, it does come at a cost. You know, whether that's family time, whether it's, you know, missing out on real important moments in people's lives, because to do as well as he's done and to manage anywhere, it's 24/7. Make no mistake about it. Wherever you say we've dipped our toe in it, we've had a little look, and that's probably the biggest thing that comes out of it, how much it does take over of your whole life, you know. And I think for him to have done what he has done in the time frame that he has, you know, it's an incredible achievement. And these are the times where you do want to go and then share those moments with those that have probably missed other parts of your life.
And when you look at it as well, there's an emotional barrier that he now could go, and he's not the manager when he goes and hugs his wife and his kids. It's the family man, and I think you saw that with the embrace, and you're seeing it now with the hierarchy. They're all in a situation where all season it's been about win, the next one, and suddenly now it's done, and they get to enjoy it and you get to embrace it. Do you know what I mean?
And I think the people at home probably see those bits of vulnerability that you don't want to show your players sometimes. There'll be times where, you know, he's got to be, you know, the lead man, and we've seen with other managers that haven't handled that well enough. You know, I remember Kieran, I think it was the Southampton game here, they came back and won, and he's almost half off, you know, they get the last minute when they're running down the touchline, and he just manages to just put the brakes on, and the message that sends to the rest of that team. But that takes so much emotional control at that moment in time, not to let yourself go. And actually, you're constantly fighting every single day, really, those emotional barriers, as Troy's just pointed out.
You're just trying to be level, aren't you?
Yeah.
And we all talk about it. Yeah, we all talk about it. It's so hard.
Exactly.
So hard. And I said at the top of the show, and I say it again now, when you walked into this building, where it was the staff that met you, where it was the staff we spoke to, it was security, whoever it was, everyone was like, get this done, get this done. And that's all stems from him. Yeah. I don't care what anyone says, it stems from him. So to get promoted, all falls on his shoulders, but if it goes the other way, it all falls on his shoulders as well. So fair play to him, fair play to Ipswich as a whole. This fella is desperate to whip his top off and get down there, as he should do, as he rightly should do. But we're in a situation now where he's just like, the manager's been brilliant, mate. You have to sit there and go, what? Fair play. All you can do is tip your hat.
Yeah, he just sets the tempo.
Tip your hat, I'll take your top off. That's what
do you want to take your top off, yes or no? That's what everyone at home
wants. It's my best jacket, so I can stay on all night.
But I mean, again, going off what Troy said there about Kieran, you'll know exactly how he's valued and just so kind of beloved, isn't he? It might be quite bashful if he said that to his face.
He would be, yeah. And he is that guy. Yes, he's calm, collected, but he doesn't want to be told how great he is at times. And those plaudits will follow him around now for the rest of his life, because he's that guy who's come in and everyone's just hung their hat on him and followed him. Whatever he's said, no one's questioned the decision. He's been allowed to run with everything that he believes in. But we say about his temperament and the way he handles situation, that leads into his teams, and everyone out there didn't look like they were under pressure once today.
Which is the 12th time we've seen a team come up from the third tier to the top tier. I mean, getting any promotion across your career is a momentous achievement. To get into the Premier League is very, very tough indeed. The last team to do it, of course, Southampton back in 2012, Norwich City before that, and then we go a hell of a long way back, all the way back to Charlton, 1934 to 1936. I asked Troy Jobi what he thought with regards to that particular achievement. I mean, I don't suppose you can doubt, given the size of the Premier League, given what's coming next season, and given how challenging the Championship is, can you really quantify it? Is it one of those magic couple of years spells in a club's history? Yeah,
it is. I mean, I went up that season actually that Southampton were the last team to do it, and you know they were a very, very good team already.
Did you see them come in when you're sat in the Championship waiting for this team to come up? Did you think, hang on, these have got a bit of something about them?
more so than Ipswich this time around. You know, I thought, as you say, you know, not just Lambert, Lallana, Schneiderlin, players that went on and had top careers. So I feel this is a better achievement. I think particularly with what they're up against this year. You know, look at the money that some of those other teams spent. Leeds, you know, buying players probably more than the whole of this Ipswich squad has been put together this season in particular, and even going back a bit further. So I think the challenge has been definitely greater. I think it's a phenomenal achievement to come up and not just mix it, but actually go and beat, you know, two of those three teams that came down. and get themselves automatic promotion. Incredible achievement.